friends, being happy is the innate nature of a human being. After all, why is a small child often happy? Why do we say that childhood days are the best days of life? Because we are born happy, but as we grow up, our environment, our society starts to break the impurity in us, and gradually the level of impurity increases so much that the natural state of happiness begins to change in the state of sadness. But this does not happen with everyone in the world. There are many people who can keep the natural state of being happy and keep lifetime happy. So are such people always happy? Not like others, sadness of their life continues to be known, but generally such a person does not care about worthlessness and often laughs and is happy and happy. So the question arises that when these people can live happily, then why not all others? What are their habits that keep them happy even during the tension around the world? Today, through this article, I am going to share 7 habits of happy people with you, which may help you to be happy too. So let us know those 7 habits. Habit 1, looking for good. Living good is not evil. Human beings have a natural tendency to catch the negativity early. Psychologists call this tendency negativity bias. Most people see the shortage of others in a hurry and do not pay any attention to goodness, but those who are happy find good in every situation. They believe that whatever happens is good. It is very easy to see goodness in any person. You just have to ask yourself a question: why is this person good? And know that your brain will count you many such experiences, and things that you can do good will appear. One more thing, you do not want to find good in people only, but in every situation. You have to be positive and see what is good in it. For example, if you have not been selected in any job interview, then you should think that perhaps Bhagwan has kept a good job for you that you will get late, and you can ask a experienced person, he will also that will tell. Habit 2, those who are happy, know sorry and ask for forgiveness. Everyone has their own ego which can be hurt by knowing in others. But those who are happy do not take heart from heart. They know how to forgive not only themselves but also themselves. And in contrast, if such people make a mistake, then they will not even regret asking for forgiveness. They know that the ego of vain will make their life complex, so they never skimp in saying sorry. Whenever I make a mistake, I never try to justify it and accept it and ask for forgiveness. Forgiveness and apology makes your mind light, protects you from unnecessary confusion and disturbing thoughts, and as a result you are happy. Habit 3, people who are happy, develop a strong support system around you. This support system is at 2 pillars which are called family and friends, F and F. F and F has a huge contribution to be happy in life. Even if you have wealth all over the world, be fame, but if you do not have F and F, then you will not be able to be happy for a long time. It may be a very obvious thing to you. It seems that you also have great friends and a very loving family, but think seriously about it. How many friends do you have without any hesitation at 3 p.m. at night, or can you get financial help? Family and friends should never be granted for granted. To build a strong relationship, you have to look up your interests, the other has to be cared about, and they have to be genuinely like. Improve your relationships as best as you can. Small things like wishing birthday, congratulating, doing true praise, getting smiling, warming your hands and hugging your relationship becomes intensified. And when you do that, you get the same in return and make your life happy. Habit 4, those who are happy, do their work or mind what they do. If you work your mind will definitely increase your happiness quotient, but most people are not so lucky. They have to work in a job or business which is not according to their interest. But those who are happy keep their mind in the work they do, even if they continue to try to find their favorite job parallelly. I have heard many times people do the evil of the company where they are employed, have heard their work being the most useless work of the world. Doing this makes your life even more difficult. Those who are happy do not do the evil of their work, they focus on their positive aspects and enjoy it. But, here I must say that if we look at the happiest people in the world, then they will be the same people who work their mind. So if you are enjoying what you are doing, it is a good thing to learn from Steve Jobs. Remember also something like this: your work will be a big part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you really think is a big job, and one of the greatest things to do. That's the way you do what you enjoy doing. Quote. Habit 5. Those who are happy do not believe everything that comes to their mind. According to the scientists, our brain produces 60,000 ideas every day, and in the case of a common man, most of these thoughts are negative. If you feed your brain daily with thousands of negative thoughts, then it will be difficult to be happy. Therefore, those who are happy do not allow bad thoughts coming in the brain to flourish for a long time. They know that giving benefit of doubt, they know that what they are thinking is wrong, they are bad, thinking that they are good, they are good. By doing this, the person relaxes. In fact, according to our thinking, there are chemical releases in the brain that make our mood happy or unhappy. When you accept negative thoughts as true, then your blood pressure starts increasing and you become tensionized. On the other hand, when you make a doubt on it, you unconsciously give the signal to remain relaxed. Habit 6. Happy people see their life or work associated with a great purpose. Once an old lady was coming from somewhere, then she saw 3 laborers making a building. He first asked the laborer, "What are you doing?" "I do not see, I am doing bricks," he answered. Then he went to another laborer and asked the same question, "What are you doing?" "I am working hard to feed my family," the answer came. Then he went to the third laborer and again asked the same question, "What are you doing?" The person responded enthusiastically, "I am making this city the grandest temple." You can guess which of these 3 will be most happy. Friends, people who are happy like this laborer add their work to a great purpose, and doing so really makes them happy. Habit 7. People who are happy consider themselves responsible for things happening in their lives. Happy people know to take responsibility. If something bad happens to them, then they do not blame others but consider themselves to be responsible for it. Example, if they are late for the office, then traffic jam does not bother, but they think that getting out was supposed. Let the success of your success be good for others, but consider yourself to be responsible for your failure. When you blame others for the bad things happening with you, then you get angry inside, but when you consider yourself to be responsible, you are a little disappointed and then try to correct things. I myself consider myself responsible for every good and bad thing happening in my life. By doing this, my energy starts to improve myself rather than finding a fault in others, and ultimately increases my happiness. Friends, you may already follow some of these things partially or perhaps completely. But if any habit will improve yourself a bit, then it will definitely increase your happiness. Personally, I have to improve part of the forgiving part in habit 2. So let us all increase our happiness quotient and try to live a happy life.